Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
From the Queen City, we're live. Ariel Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the fourth inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Ready now, Tommy Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Tommy Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tommy Jr.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Tommy Jr.
Now batting, first baseman, Tommy Jr.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granite waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Esteban Tavares. He singled his last time up.
Esteban Tavares.
0-1, here it comes. Into the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Hit sharply on the ground. One there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. St. Louis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ramirez racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs.
Standing in, Tommy Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Standing in, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tommy Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, way up into the moon deck and out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Stepping up now, Tommy Jr.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ramirez is there, 2 gone. A look at our line score right there tells the story. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him. None of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding forward now, Tommy Jr. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a... Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here.
From Cobb County, Georgia, Joel Meyer, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. At the plate, Tommy Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Junior.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake.
Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders.
Leading off the inning, Tommy Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Hero. Ball flying.
Now batting, catcher, Rob Brantley.
Side, scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Striding in, Lamar Woodall is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Lamar Woodall.
The 0-1 pitch to first. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3.
Digging in, Tommy Jr. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
But pretty much right at the left fielder. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Fried claims the win out of the pen. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show. At the plate, Tommy Jr. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. To first. Junior takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Tommy Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Davis is off at first with 2 away. Driven nicely into the gap. Davis is on his way home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find it.
Into the box now, Tommy Jr. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a... It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit to first. He's right there. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Final strike for the Braves. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball. Now in the box, Tommy Jr. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3.
Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. His way on, but this is popped up. Junior is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Down in order goes Tommy Jr. will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Adams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitches.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Into the box, Tommy Jr. is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you see there, he's up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And now a throw comes homeward, and it's over his head. What's going on? And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that. So coming to the plate, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hewitt going back, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as we are all tied at 5.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the...
Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Mora right there on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7. stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Jr. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time. Liked the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but it's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win.
MLB Network's coverage. Omar Casilla gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Marte. And it's gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready to take his axe again, Tommy Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that.
Digging in now, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Max Morrow.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They'll need to do better than that. Davidas Nevoroskis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So striding in, Tommy Jr. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Into the box now, Martin Coe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Martin Coe.
Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality.
MLB The Show. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Junior.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Mets, Blake Swihart. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Blake Swihart.
The 1-1. All to second. This could be 2. Wong is there. 1 there. On to first as they get the double. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
On the third baseline. Backhanded to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now batting, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are...
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Teheran, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. Now a bunt attempt here. There's 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's no runs. So digging in now, Tommy Jr.
First baseman, Tommy Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he's ready for another shot now. Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up.
Junior.
He's set, and the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. Got a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday. Digging in, Tommy Jr. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is line to left. Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He reached on a single in his first try. First, Jr. ranges to his right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Even though we're moving into the back game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tommy Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He doubled his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in once again, Roberto Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Tommy Jr. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Here's George Springer. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
George Springer.
The 3-1 pitch. This is hit hard to the right side. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More ahead from St. Louis right after this.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lozano.
On the ground to first, can this be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in. Jerry Familia takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. In now, Tommy Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Tommy Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Springer looking up. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no-dis.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Popped high in the air. Junior is there for it. And that ends the inning. So stepping in, Tommy Jr. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. Hartley fields it cleanly. And quickly, there are 2 away. Settling in now, Rich Hartley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 3-2 pitch. Toward first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tommy Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole.
Digging in once again, Tommy Jr. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball. Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed. Ready now for the White Sox, Jason Eagle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tommy Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings.
Ready now, Tommy Jr. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there.
Tommy Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play. And next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Jr. gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And ready for another chance. Tommy Jr. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for...
From the south side of Chicago. Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. had a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the third out. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Vic Herman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Gets this one down. Jr. is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Stepping in, Tommy Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 away. Up next for Chicago, Vic Herman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Herman.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded to short. This could be 2. DeYoung's got it. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now to the plate, Tommy Jr. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Redbirds jumped ahead in the
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions. Standing in, Tommy Jr. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. The first, Junior comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Standing in, Tommy Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the line at first. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really difficult turn for him.
Stepping up now, Tommy Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak.
So striding forward now, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Cards rode an important 6th inning to victory. Well, with the roof shut, Jonas Moyne is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5. which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat.
Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in now for the Brewers, Miguel Andujar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jonas Moyne, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. At the plate, Jack Reinheimer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Reinheimer
Clears this one over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Brett Phillips will bat next. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brett Phillips.
Line drive. That's going to be troubled. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they. Now at the plate, Tommy Jr.
The first baseman, Tommy.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, Tommy Jr.
For the Cardinals, first baseman, Tommy Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th.
Almost ready for baseball in. At the plate, Tommy Jr. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks.
Striding in, Tommy Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Right side, but it's well foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Phillips going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Jr. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager gonna have to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Leading off for the Brewers.
On the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself.
Now from the north. Stepping in, Tommy Jr. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone!
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. The first baseline, Junior over to his left. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Maikel Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. The ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bat. Into the box now, Tommy Jr. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Jr.
First baseman, Tommy Jr.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, now in the box, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Moroff is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Pirates came through late, taking the lead. Tonight we've got so coming to the plate, Tommy Jr. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the...
Into the box, Tommy Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Jr. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Marte going back, and this one is gone, a home run.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, James Hewitt. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to pop back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Jr. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped.